Hello, everybody. This is from Milwaukee to Nashville. I'm Dana Goodall. Hi, John.
Hey.
So, we are here with about a week to go till the expansion draft. A week minus a couple hours.
Right.
Literally to the day, minus a couple hours. So we did a mock-up expansion draft part 2.
Yep.
And with that, we have we did the whole roster, so you could go to capfriendly.com.
Yep.
And go to their forums and type in from MKE to Nash 35, and you will find our page, and you will be able to see our expansion draft and who we chose and where we chose from and everything.
Yep.
So let's go down the list here. First and foremost, from Nashville, since that's our hot button thing. I obviously went with who Nashville's trying to get rid of at the current moment, Matt Duchene.
Right.
Now I know that there's going to be a trade involved in that, so what else we lose is up in the air.
Right.
The other person we picked was Andrew Ladd. As a matter of fact, no trade clause, but he was injured, so the status is iffy.
Right.
Jeff Carter, another from the Penguins. We picked Sonny Milano from the Ducks. He's been injured, but is a good hockey player. Austin Watson, former Nashville Predator.
Yep.
Solid fourth line guy. You want a guy like that on your team. Jesse Pugliarvi, young hockey player with a lot of upside. Eric Robinson, picked him, young hockey player, another young hockey player with upside. I picked him from Columbus. From Minnesota, we picked up Nick Bukestad with his 900,000 cap hit that looked a little too friendly to not take, if not protected. Martin Ferk, we took him, young player with a heck of a slap shot, 106 miles an hour. That was during the AHL All-Star game, our last season we played and had one. Andre Case, or Kasha, 25 years old. He is an RFA, so we picked him up because he's an RFA. Same thing with Adam Ernie from Detroit. Both Boston and Detroit picked up RFAs. Picked up Blake Coleman from Tampa Bay. I figured they'll be able to re-sign him. Picked up Jason Dickinson. He's an RFA with arbitration. Rudolph Balser, same thing, RFA with arbitration. Nick Merkley from the Devils is an RFA with arbitration. I also picked up Gabriel Landeskog because they will have the money, $21.4 million to sign him. Now, at end, you picked up on defense Shea Weber, Brady Shea, Anthony D'Angelo, Shane Gostisbehere, Brendan Dillon, Colin Meyer, Sami Niku, Jake Wallman, all were signed for the year. Ben Hutton is a UFA, but I figured they could sign him.
Yeah.
And Oliver Collington from the Flames, I figured they could sign him as well. Goaltenders, Braden Holtby and Colin Delia would be the starters. Chris Driedger would be the obvious backup. Delia would go to the AHL with Aiden Hill. I picked 4 goalies because I didn't know at that point which way to go with those particular teams because of the cap being a flat cap for the next few years. You kind of got to be careful with what you're picking.
Right, you do.
So there's that. All those things played into each other, still leaving them with $21 million in cap. When you have $21 million in cap, you could sign guys like Aiden Hill and Oliver Collington and Merkley and all this, and you have a stud roster.
Right.
You have a roster that can compete in the NHL, and at the end of the day, that's what this is all about.
It really is.
It's not fair, but that's life.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is very much so life.
Right.
We're at this point now where we have so much time and effort to put into things.
Right.
Now, for those of you that do watch this, if you're coming out to the Admirals function tomorrow, I forgot to mention this in the early video. Hopefully you guys watch this one too. We will be there. Come say hello. Hopefully we can answer any questions you may have, or if we don't have answers, please feel free to ask the Admirals.
Right.
If it's regarding the Preds or Everblades, we'll hopefully have an answer for you.
Yeah.
But most likely not regarding these particular things, like the expansion draft, and if you're gonna ask us please about stuff that has either already transpired or what we think should happen upcoming. Speaking of things we think that should happen upcoming, our next video will be coming soon. It is a mock draft. That will be a long video, so please bear with us. That is why this video is so short. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night. Hope you guys enjoy the content for this week.
Yeah.
Talk to y'all later.